Good evening, ladies, gentlemen, anyone and everyone. Welcome to CappingTV. Tonight we have a match I'm very much looking forward to. Hope you all are too. It is the High Grand Final for Season 43. We have Terrible Tactics versus SMI. With me I have Core and Production, and co-casting is APVC. How are you, AP?
I'm very well. I'm looking forward to this match a lot. Both teams have fought very hard to get where they are right now. Some very close matches leading up to this. And I reckon it's going to be very close tonight as well.
Yeah, certainly looking forward to a close match. Tonight we have a best of 5, so no longer are we doing best of 3s like in the lower divs or the earlier playoffs. We could end up being a very long night here. These teams are very closely matched as well. So Terrible Tactics are the 2nd seed in High, and SMI are the 3rd seed. The 1st seed, 501st, actually got knocked out in the upper page playoffs by Terrible Tactics to make their way to the Grands.
It should be a very good match tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if it did go to 5 maps. Hopefully not for my sleep, but would be fun to watch. That's alright there.
Yeah, agreed. Sort of on a knife's edge whether I want it to go to 5 or not. I think either way, it'll be very back and forth, some good action for everyone watching, and I hope you're all looking forward to it as much as I am. We do have 12 in the server, but we're just waiting a little bit, letting the players get ready, probably grabbing some last water breaks and bathroom breaks. I don't know if you've got anything to talk about in the pre-match, AP? Anyone you're watching or anything you're looking for?
I'd like to have a look out for APVC. He's known for the shortstop and he's known to destroy on this map. I don't know if we want to go through maps and stuff just yet. Yeah,
we can do it. So the first map tonight is going to be, we've got Clearcut, Metalworks, Granary, Bagel, and if it goes to 5, God forbid, we have Process as the decider.
I think this first pick, the first pick by Terrible Tactics, is a pretty good pick for them. Very good for the shortstop, probably the best map in the pool for it. They've been scrimming lots. I merged them last night, looking pretty strong going into this, but definitely don't count out SMI. I reckon they're also looking really strong. I think a couple players to look out for in that team is Illy, Monkey Spanker 43, Illegally Dead, Unso. He goes by many names, but he is very good. I also think Shady, the demo, is a very good player. He can do every class, but his demo has been particularly good this season. I'll love to see what he can do this map.
Yeah, a lot of strong players on SMI. You mentioned Shady there, who actually has the 2nd highest DPM in High this season out of anyone, averaging 318, which is just insane.
He has been pounding all season. We'll see if he can continue into Grands.
Yeah. Did notice with the map picks as well, just briefly, these teams did face off in the 2nd round against each other, where it was 2-0 to Terrible Tactics. A close match. It was it was a close match. Terrible Tactics only won by 1 round. Yeah. 4-3 and 4-2. And that was on Sunshine and Gully Wash, which are the 2 map bans by SMI. So hoping to not repeat what happened in the regular season. Maybe you can go through the rosters here. So on Terrible Tactics, we have Miles on Flank Scout. On Combo Scout. APA 3 on Flank Scout. Hot Snack on Pocket Soldier. Beats on Roma Soldier. Pengster on Demo, and Spaceship on Medic. And for SMI, we have Tennis on Combo Scout. Illy or Yunso on Flank Scout. Yons on Pocket Soldier. Conflux on Roma. Shady on Demo, and Golden on Medic. Is there anyone else you're looking out for other than you previously mentioned, Illy and Shady?
I think Pengster's very good. He has insane everything on Demo pretty much. He's been putting up crazy numbers throughout the season, and I think it's going to be a very close demo duel, actually. I think both demos are very good. I'd like to mention Beats playing on Terrible Tactics. This is his 1st season of High, coming from Inter, and he's been playing really well this season. It's great to see him go. Yeah,
that's great. Terrible Tactics, actually a team that's been around all the way back to season 28. They started in Maine. They finished 6th place, and they've just worked their way all the way up. They actually played in Prem only a few seasons ago, but went back down to High, I think with a few roster changes. But we also have dirty sandpackets, indeed. And it looks like it's underway. Welcome again, anyone and everyone, to CappingTV. Here we have the High Grand Finals. We're starting off on the first map. It's Terrible Tactics versus SMI. Winner takes all, best of 5. Coming out to this first mid. Both demos rolling out through Valley, and we'll see what they can get. Blue team just taking control of the right house. Red team does the same, sort of just taking spam back and forth. We see one soldier go behind, and immediately the double bomb coming out from the red team. Spaceship might be caught. It does go down. That is the mid pick that they needed, and it's currently a 5v3 in favor of the red team.
Only just a couple struggles left for Terrible Tactics. Really convincing mid for SMI. Really good start to map.
Yeah, and SMI winning the first mid, they will have a 90% overcharge advantage here. Let's see how Terrible Tactics want to play it. Will they go for a 4-man sack, or will they just try push through Valley here?
They're definitely expecting the sack. They're bunkering up now. Would be a pretty reasonable play. They're pushing up space now. Their mids are taking a lot of space with them. Looks like they're teeing it up now. Soldiers are in.
Yeah, as we see both the soldiers from blue coming in. One of them gets into the house and is going to get the force. Perhaps not watching the back door close enough, just able to squeeze through the back door and get the force. That is what Terrible Tactics wanted. They now have the supercharge advantage, and it's about 80%. So we see SMI trying to do sort of a forward hold here, it looks like. Or maybe not. They're backing up, actually.
Yeah, it is pretty rough with the Uber this, because if your mid gets caught, it's pretty grim. But they are losing players trying to get the force out, not really getting much in return. But it's not all horrible. They're up a minute and a bit, so we'll see the point get flipped, but it's almost evens. Probably going to go for a trade, something like that.
Yeah, 3 down for the side of SMI. They're just going to wait for their spawners and try to muscle out. It'll be even Ubers by the time they get to mid. They do have a full minute off the clock for it, so they'll be happy with that. But let's see their first time without the point. Let's see how they try to play it.
Complex really aggressive on the right. He gets caught out along with the scout. They're just bleeding so many players. It's pretty grim. Getting not much in return. They might have to just back up after losing their flank, which looks like they're going to do. That's really good from Terrible Tactics. Just wasting so much time.
Yeah, every second counts here, and they're just going to have to wait for that full respawn timer before they can start to re-push, and that's minutes, precious seconds off the clock in the favor of Terrible Tactics. They do have the spawners now, though, and they are edging their way across point. Scout is going to get caught from the trap on boxes, and it's going to be another player disad for SMI. Let's see how they try and take this Uber.
Yeah, it's looking really grim for SMI here. They're just bleeding so many players, and they're not even going for the trade. Really oppressive from Terrible Tactics. I'm really liking this from them.
Yeah, really disciplined play to be able to catch players without getting caught themselves. So we see maybe third time is the charm for SMI. They have the players again. They're trying to dry push Valley and just trying to get as much cap time as they can. They definitely are clearing the traps. Scout in the air is going to get caught by the shot slot.
Early. It's just a repeat of the last couple times. Looking pretty grim for SMI. They're always going to have to force something here.
Yeah, we'll see if they get the other scout to take perhaps a trade across the point here. They are going to feed another one, their demo. It's just repeat after repeat. Terrible Tactics doing a great job of just finding the balance between aggression and being passive. So we see the trade coming across the point here. They've just run through bunker and trade onto point. Slightly better for Terrible Tactics. We'll see how the post goes. Golden is going to get launched all the way up into the air, but find himself in Valley. Yeah, the double bomb coming in from SMI. Yeah, very scrappy fight post Ubers here. As we see the flank for Terrible Tactics. Very scrappy fight. It's gonna sort of stabilize as a 3v3. The point is in favor of SMI, but as AP said, they have just denied their soldiers, so better spawns for the side of Terrible Tactics. I think they know it as well, as they're trying to push out from underneath kill box. Soldier bombs through, demo comes through, and here comes the mid. They're trying to get as much point time as they can with the better spawners. What do you think is going to happen here, AP?
Oh, I think it's just going to be a pretty easy flip for Terrible Tactics, unless they like lose a player pretty tragically or something. The bombs are coming out now. I think that's just going to be another play call for SMI. the feeding epidemic, as Josh would say. It's not looking good for them. Actually, no, they get lots of picks and they take it back.
Yeah, perhaps the epidemic maybe is spreading onto the side of Terrible Tactics. They are at a one-player disad here. They're just going to stay in Valley, heal up, and try and repush here with the Scout Spawner. A lot of cap time on it, so I think they're just trying to edge the point here, see what they can get. They do find a Scout for it, and I think that's going to cancel the aggression from SMI.
Spaceship is really weak here. He's only 40 health. They're just pressuring up space now. They lost the point though.
Yeah, 30 seconds on both of their clocks, so for all of the failed pushes on SMI's part, with that original 1 minute advantage, the clocks have even out here, but all important, it is in favor of Terrible Tactics. Now only 20 seconds, we'll see what SMI have to do. They have to make a play eventually. They are just trying to edge the point just by the box there, but again, good aggression on the left house from Terrible Tactics, trying to deny that. 8 seconds left now, and here comes the Uber trade.
They drop demo. But they're just holding it. It's going to be so much better for them. They dropped 2 players for it though, so it's going to be an interesting post.
Yeah, still for Terrible Tactics. Conflux comes in, tries to get something, can't get anything. Illy is going to catch yours truly on the flank there. And the point control is going to be on the side of SMI. They're just trying to wait for the spawners before capping.
Yeah, we'll flip to them, but it'll just be an even fight going into this. Seems like Terrible Tactics have just been really good at catching out players and taking space, so we'll see what they can do here.
Yeah, so they're trying to come through Valley now. It is a 6v6 even Ubers. All it's going to come down to is the team play and the DM. As we see Terrible Tactics taking control of their house, their roof, and they're trying to edge the point here. Both scouts on it. Soldier goes behind already. Conflux is going to go behind, and they will get a soldier pick.
End up trading out with Yons. The soldiers coming in from behind onto their combo. Really good damage. Just great picks for them. Only 3 up inside Terrible Tactics, 2 up. And this is crumbling. It's just demo left. And that's the first round to SMI. Surprise for me.
Yeah, really great recovery from all of those failed pushes through Valley to end up taking the round, and it is 1-0 to SMI.
Yeah, looks like Spaceship died on 96% there, which is very rough to see.
Yeah, very unfortunate. We'll see if Terrible Tactics can get around back. As we see Shady here on the rollout, just trying to spam the top house, see what he can get. No soldiers going behind as of yet. It's still just a 6v6. We'll see who's going to make the first move. You see 2 picks already for the side of SMI.
It's just crumbling for Terrible Tactics, trying to scramble and get their med out. No luck there. Another really convincing mid for SMI. The mids are just a lot better than Terrible Tactics so far, just not losing their med and just wiping the rest of them.
Yeah, is there anything in particular that you're noticing that's just tipping these mids in the favor of SMI?
They're really aggressive. The bombs are coming out and just doing lots, getting really early picks. There's probably going to be the same situation again, where there's bunker, wait for the sacks.
Yeah, SMI, the red team, do have Golden in the bunker position, trying to keep them as safe as possible. We'll see if anyone can get caught again, or whether Force comes out, and it does. I think it was the demo pinks there.
What he can do. And he's caught. Unlucky.
Unfortunate for yours truly. So we see, yeah, you're right, complete repeat. Almost a minute off the clock, but they do get forced. They are trying to do a forward hold here, it looks like. They have their mid in the enemy team's Valley, perhaps just getting buffs actually in those 4 positions, trying to set up some traps. They're now backing up to the point. It is 50% Uber advantage for the side of Terrible Tactics. Coming through Killbox again, and they're going to try and muscle their way through here. See if they can get
behind. Onto the med. The force comes out. Really good force from Conflux. Oh, Yons is in anyway. What a hero.
Yons
no faith in Conflux.
does end up getting a pick for it somehow, but the post Uber Force bomb from Yons. Just really good play from Conflux there. I think he was ratting in main, and no one from Terrible Tactics spotted it.
The Conflux roamer, you gotta love it. They're pressuring forward now with full ad. Should be able to just flip this, maybe get forced. The Soldier Bomb's coming out, Hot Snack is high.
Yeah, it looks like a double bomb.
That's really hard, but does get forced.
Yeah, Golden does get forced there. Sort of a complete mirroring of what we just saw. They are going to try and get as many picks as they can, but they're only going to get both of those soldiers who bombed in for the force. As we see the point flip again.
It's just another leapfrog, it looks like. We'll see if they can get the force here again. It's going to be rough without your demo. Looks like the soldiers are teeing up for it, getting buffed, so... Souls are high.
Yeah, Yon's onto the medic here. In Valley is going to get the force.
And it's another leapfrog, looks like. Beautiful.
The team's just trading back and forth for all those trades, though. It looks like SMI have had the point for considerably longer. They're already a minute and 10 seconds in advantage here, although Terrible Tactics do currently have the point. And we'll see maybe another flip-flop as it's a 70% Uber advantage for SMI. We'll see where they're going to take it. Looks like it's going to be through Valley.
Yeah, pressuring forward now. Just clearing off the house very early. They do have the ad and they're playing pretty close. We'll see if they try and take it.
Yeah, soldiers bombing actually onto the flank instead of trying to go for the force. They will pick up
they get two picks, it looks like. Oh, it is pretty good.
Yeah, and that 50% Uber challenge advantage is now whittled away down to 20, and they haven't got any point time for it. It's not looking great for SMI.
It's going to even out. It's looking really good for Terrible Tactics here. Good hold. They're going forward for a trade now. Only 5 ad. Probably not going to be able to get much. They get demo, actually. It's not horrible, but this is going to be another flip, it looks like.
Yeah, Tennis taking the Uber across point there is going to get the demo and a scout. As we see, I think one more as well. Another scout for SMI. So they do have some time to build Uber here before Terrible Tactics can come through with their Uber charge advantage. It's just another leapfrog here.
Yeah, a very interesting gameplay. We'll see what they can do.
SMI with the point. The clocks have just about even out. It's only a minute for each team. Great trap pick on Killbox there is going to get a pick. So we see Yon's trying to get...
Take point for free.
Yeah.
This is in behind. Oh my god.
He's going to catch one.
Illy's just in. I love that. The trade comes out. They dropped their own demo. It's looking pretty bad for SMI here. They're going to have to just post safe and try and get their med to live.
See,
out. Great bomb, actually. It was Appa. They lose them.
And Conflict's in behind is going to get the mid pick as well. Conflict's just wreaking havoc in the backlines. They do lose their own mid though, SMI, and it looks like at the end of all of this, it is going to look like it's better for Terrible Tactics. Although they have a Herculean effort, they have to keep 1 full minute off the clock, only 10 seconds left for SMI, and it is even Ubers here, but I think we see a minigun change on the side of Terrible Tactics.
Oh, I do know Rocky loves his script streak, so we'll see what he can do here. Very convincing so far from SMI, just edging forward point. They lose Illy, but they should just be able to cap. They're probably going to deny him. Yeah, they deny Illy, just to get the last 10 seconds. Looks like they're going to back up. I don't know if they Nova on crits, but they have some diss here.
Yeah, good on them to get the cap there. They will get overtime for it. So only 1 more cap. Well, Terrible Tactics actually not getting the cap, only just getting the cap now. So SMI only need to cap the point once. They did keep their medic safe in all of that fighting, so they will have 100% Uber to combat the 100% crits. I'm not sure if they know whether Terrible Tactics are on crits. You see them coming up.
Holding very forward, trying to just get the med drop. It's the only way. And the force comes out, and it's just, yeah, the Hail Mary didn't work. So we'll see what they can get. Looks like such good picks for side of SMI. Probably just going to flip point here pretty easily. Last to check this point, but second round also goes to SMI, looking like a pretty good sweep.
Yeah, unfortunately, Uber always beats crits, so Terrible Tactics not able to get the crits off before SMI can use, and they just completely destroy them with the invincibility.
Yeah, just maybe a unlucky play from Spaceship.
So we come into the third mid here. Let's see if Terrible Tactics can change something up from the mids that have been so convincing for SMI. No soldiers going behind yet, sort of just a spam game as we see. Now here comes the double bomb from Terrible Tactics. Golden on 13 HP somehow survives all of that barrage. It's going to take the small health back.
A repeat of the last couple of mids. Yons loses the 1v1 to the med actually. Nice one. But he still gets caught. Alright.
Unfortunate for Spaceship is going to get a pretty late death there. So it is going to be a full 100% overcharge advantage for SMI. And it's sort of just the exact same mid that we've seen.
They're probably just going to bunker and get forced. We'll see what they do.
Yeah. Let's see. Third time. If it happens for a third time.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
What an exciting, unpredictable match. Terrible Tactics have brought their mid all the way out here. So
it's like the sticking point, the old Taurus strategy. They lose demo in this actually, so it is pretty good. They try and use the ad. The mid should be getting out main. Oh, nice from Tennis. He ends up catching the mid.
Yeah, incredible cleanup from Yons as well. Perfectly timed bomb.
Double bomb comes out into the med, but not looking fruitful as another ad for SMI. Only 20% now though, but very convincing so far.
Yon's picking up 3 kills and all of that, including the mid kill. Just really good timing. First of all, to get the mid, but also to realize that the double sack salvage play from Terrible Tactics would be coming in. Yeah. Still 30% advantage for SMI. It's sort of another repeat. We'll see the dry push is coming out from Terrible Tactics. They're making their way onto the point here. SMI don't have the overcharge to go across point and deny yet, so they sort of are backing off, trying to deny as much as possible, but the cap is going to go for Terrible Tactics. No picks on either side though.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, pretty even fight. They can't really take the 20 ad. It's just too risky. They're probably just going to try and flip point again. They've got a pick onto Hot Snack and probably going to get another one onto Appa-Free. It's so weak. They do get the force on them actually, so it's going to be full ad for the side of SMI. Although they don't have point and they're down 3. They can't really take the super ad just yet. They're probably going to wait for players.
Yeah, we'll see if Terrible Tactics can get the force on the way in for SMI. So yeah, you're right. They are just waiting for the spawners coming through Valley here. Checking corners, checking everything. We'll see if Yons is going to get anything coming through. Just spamming for the moment.
The force does come out, so they're probably not going to be able to get lucky and catch him at this time. He's already all the way out to spawn, but it's not horrible. Only 60 discs. Probably going to be another leapfrog, as the last 2 rounds have gone. So yeah, pretty same old, same old.
perhaps more of the same. We'll see. See if Terrible Tactics with the 50% advantage. Looks like SMI are just standing behind point, waiting for the aggression to come. Ideally, Terrible Tactics can get the point without using here.
Conflux is behind. Let's see what he can do here. Pressuring house.
Yeah, with the aggression from Yons as well.
Haven't used yet.
Only now just gonna get force.
Really good 4-man.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's gonna be flood for Golden.
Yeah, another flip flop, another leapfrog. So we see it's currently 2 minutes left for Terrible Tactics. They need to win this round or this map is over. SMI only have 52 seconds to burn. It looks like they might be going for a forward hold here, maybe.
Yeah, I think they're just going for some forward traps, backing off, not wanting to get caught by the Uber because that would be round over pretty much. So just playing safe, marching forward. The bombs are coming out now, I think. Trying to get a force into the med and bunker.
Yeah, Beats does get the demo pick. Golden is currently sitting in the bunker there. They are getting a lot of cap time without having to use, sort of trying to see whether Terrible Tactics will be close enough to be caught or whether they can just get the cap for free. Spaceship is up to 90%.
Yeah.
So they might be able to counter, but the cap is only now just going to fall. So we now see it's even Ubers, but all important for SMI, they did get the cap in the middle of all of that.
Yep. They're trading into them now. They dropped demo, but it's a lot better for them. But they're down 2 posts, so it's going to be pretty rough for them. We'll see what they can do with the better Uber. Conflux feeds in, so potentially better for them. Yons is in, Med's weak.
Yeah, Yons just missing that earshot.
Yeah, very unfortunate. Yeah, very good for SMI. Keeping the point control. They're going to have to go for a pretty quick fight here, so even players, even Ubers, walking up now really fast.
Yeah, only 15 seconds left. If the point runs out, this is the first map over. I think Terrible Tactics will have the bit of spawners, so it looks like they're getting more space with it, and they are just edging the cap. They will get it. We do have Conflux once again behind in the enemy team's main.
We'll see what he can do. I don't think they actually know he's there. Oh, that
I think they do.
Lol. Oh, and they spot him. Alright. Not much you can really do there. Really good pick for them to hold here. Even Ubers.
Yeah, the pick certainly helping the side of Terrible Tactics, as it's currently a 6v5. As you say, even Ubers. Bombs come in and they will get the force. So Spaceship is going to have to use there to save their players. Good sack wave out of SMI.
Yeah, pretty interesting on even Ubers, but I guess now you have full ad going into only 4 seconds left on the cap. If you can even get anything done with Uber, it's looking really good for you. So, do they know about Beats in the corner though? He goes forward, he gets the force on the med, and he gets caught out for it, but really good bomb from him, getting to early force, pretty useless Uber. And we'll see what they can do here. They get really good cap time, probably just going to flip it early. They lost their med though. The crunch is coming out from Terrible Tactics, but they're just getting swarmed by all the SMI players. And that's the first map to SMI.
Yeah, getting the early mid pick, but unfortunately all the combat class is still alive for SMI, and that is the first map. Very convincing for SMI. 3-0 on Clearcut.
Yeah, very surprising. This was Terrible Tactics' first pick of the map, but I have seen first picks be a bit of a red herring, so we'll see what can happen. Maybe Metalworks is a better map.
Yeah, I'll bring in Shakey here. Shakey, do you have any thoughts on the first map? Anything that you saw during Clearcut?
No, nothing much. It was just a complete cookie cutter. Like the train was just really roaring through the tracks. Just nothing went wrong for SMI. Like on the first round, they had a few hiccups here, with Tennis dying when Terrible Tactics held the point. But after that, they were just so good at collapsing. Like Yons in particular, just going insane at the sort of the collapse in the third round. I think Terrible Tactics trying to back out after a poor trade, and it was just over. And I think it was just the SMI soldiers causing chaos. And I do want to know whether or not this is personal for them, because just in terms of the history between these two teams, Terrible Tactics were able to beat SMI on both their maps in the main season, and both Yons and Conflux performed quite poorly. I think one of them got like 180 DPM or something, and then this map they just like turned it on. I think they they thought we got to up them, like we got to make up for that poor performance, and they definitely did. I don't really think like anything went wrong for Terrible Tactics. Like they were just out DM'd. I think that's what I saw.
Yeah, the mids were going really poorly for Terrible Tactics, which gave them just like a full minute on the board every time because they were living on full ad. So I reckon that was really rough for them, because even when it was flipping between them and they were getting even time after that, they were just down a minute and the rounds were just really rough from there.
And I am disappointed. I was expecting a bit more for the short stop, but I think it was just a bit too difficult, because with 4 bullets you really have to just pick one target, like close quarters, and go for it. I think Tennis did probably have the more successful Ubers, that and Shady being really well positioned in all the fights.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how things end up on Metalworks. I do know that Metalworks is a great map for the short stop, so I'm going to keep hyping it up, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, APV, if we go look at the logs, APV had top damage, 400 DPM, 19 kills, playing really well just individually, but some would say it's useless damage. If you talk to APV, he would say it's useless damage. He might be lying, but yeah, really good spam weapon.
And I think just something I want to sprinkle in here. Great job by Golden. I did notice that Golden was just so good at surviving in all of the fights. Like whenever Yons and the flank on SMI would initiate the collapse, Golden was really good at positioning himself. Like I remember there was one time they went in for a sack, they collapsed, and then Golden was just hiding in the house, just perfectly positioned to make sure that no one could get him. So yeah, only dying twice compared to Spaceship's 8. Like
yeah, very well played from him.
Yeah. Great job by him. 3 more Ubers as well, 12 compared to 9.
Some would call him a sandbagger. He did play mid-prem last season on med, so you can see that coming out here. Bit of a rough game from Miles. I think he normally plays really well on this map, so maybe pressure coming to him But yeah, very oppressive from SMI actually. Shady playing really well, 379 DPM. Tennis as well, farming. Only 6 deaths, but with 330 DPM.
It's the golden scattergun. That's my prediction.
You reckon?
Is there, coming into the second map here, Metalworks, is there anything that you two are looking for specifically on this map?
Oh, I would be curious as to whether or not Terrible Tactics keep on opting for the crits. Like, I know that if they want to get inspiration from LAN, Witness EU were really good at holding last with crits, like when they were on Dis, and it worked out for them great. So I want to see if they try that. I did see Rocky switch over
The
to
laser
crits.
beams.
Yes, sir. But anyways, I hope Metalworks goes a bit better for Terrible Tactics.
Going into the first mid here, pretty even rollouts. Demo rolling out lower. Shady rolling out top right. Shady taking really good early damage, having to back out. The soldier bombs are coming out. Yon's really high behind, but they're just crunching them here. So far looking good for Terrible Tactics. So Med's 1 HP in their house, have moved into their house and is bunkering up now. The pick comes out onto Pengster, Conflux hopefully trading out for that, yep. And SMI has point control and they're just slowly picking down the players of Terrible Tactics. It's just Rocky and Miles caught in enemy territory. They have the overcharge, can hope for a trade here. Illy hiding in a corner, absolute genius. They don't see him. He's just blocking mid. What is happening here?
Did they still not see him? This is
What a
insane.
champion.
There's no way.
Nah, Illy's a go. Actual genius.
They still haven't turned back for Illy, and they're trying to get
That's
the
my
overcharge
hero.
back onto last here.
Oh,
A comical mid.
and he dies. Very interesting from SMI. Lots to learn. Yeah, even Ubers on last. They're down 2. They might try and push out here. Swing for a quick conversion. The bomb's coming out onto Demo. Shady might be caught here. 1 HP. He's getting caught. They have their spawners now, but they're going to have to give up second. It's even Ubers. Actually slide out to Terrible Tactics, but I doubt they can do much of it. They're down Demo, so they're going to be pressuring really hard here, Valley. They're trying to lock him out, but they have to give up a lot of space because they're down Demo. Illy going behind, trying to catch out this soldier maybe? Nah, he gets caught in. So it's going to be really hard for them to hold here. Probably it's going to be another second hold, even Ubers.
Yeah, somehow after all of that Terrible Tactics coming out with the mid, I don't think I've ever seen that on Metalworks, the rotational mid.
That was incredible.
Terrible Tactics having to use the Uber to get all the way back to their last, but they do save the round with it.
Taking Valley for stacks. We'll see what they can do here. Trap's already set up. Oh, really
High bomb's
unlucky.
coming in. But isn't going to get anything with it. Unfortunately, Hot Snack does fall.
Hot stack,
See-
single stack. We might see if he comes up in off class or something because it's a bit peculiar to single stack.
Yeah, just holding second here. No counter stack out for SMI. Content just to hold and see what the players from Terrible Tactics. Hot Snack does spawn up still on Soldier though.
Probably gonna try and tee up another sack from Valley. We'll see what they can do here. Taking it now, looks like moving towards there. They're gonna be doubling soldiers in Valley this time instead of a 1 in house, 1 in Valley. So see what can happen.
Yeah, we'll
Going
see
in
if the
now. Both soldiers high. Oh, trying to get onto Demo. Shady does die into sack, and Med drops. Very good rocket from Hot Snack, and it's going to be pretty grim for the Terrible Tactics here. Even players, pretty grim for SMI. Sorry here. Terrible Tactics with full ad. Even players just taking second for free. Probably going to steamroll to last.
Yeah, one soldier couldn't get anything, but both soldiers does get the mid drop. So SMI are going to be forced all the way back to their own last off classes coming out. They're trying to salvage what they can, as we see the Uber charge is eventually going to come in for Terrible Tactics. They do want to convert this advantage. We'll see which door they go through, just trying to get buffed up, just trying to get healed up for now.
I see a gun and a sniper for the side of SMI. We'll see if we can get a hero shot maybe onto Shutter.
Yeah, at least in...
Conflux taking really good damage left, so he's going to have to resub, giving up lots of space. So Uber comes out through right. Gun goes down. And they're not playing point though, so we'll see what they can do. Beat's feeding really early. And they just get to point in time, and it's looking like a really good last haul from SMI. Rocky is hiding, trying to go for a back cap maybe. He dies. Hot Snack in right lobby. Just trying to rat, see if he can get anything. I think they know though, and he falls, and it's a wipe from Terrible Tactics. Should be a free second from there.
The control point is
Yeah, unsuccessful Uber. Was it just not playing the point, perhaps? Didn't get any point presence. Is that why the push failed?
secure.
Yeah, I reckon point's very key, especially in this map, because it's pretty hard to block. Couldn't get many kills for Uber either. Some traps in house, stay dead. Taking Valley. Soldier comes in, going for the sack. Really good hold from Golden. He ends up just holding it, and they should be taking mid here.
Yeah, the momentum
This may still
has
be add into second.
switched all the way for SMI after that successful last hold. They are going to come all the way to mid for it. Still 30% advantage as they are aggressing through the house here. Looking like they still want to take it.
He's going to be caught in, maybe. The Uber does come out. Chasing
They're
after
gonna
the
catch
house,
beats.
he gets the pick on beats.
Yeah,
And
one
it might just
behind
be a
as well.
conversion. They have the Uber here. It's pretty rough with a sniper. So, yeah, try and hold on to second with the ad, but we'll see what they can do.
Yes, 6v4 at the
Players
moment.
striking them in lobby. Illy's on, gets caught. Yons is behind them. Bombing in now onto the med. The force comes out. And they get the cap as well, so it's looking pretty good. Conflux is behind, maybe going for a back cap. He's just trying to bomb them on point. Some good damage, pencils into the air, and should be caught under bars. Yeah. 50
After-
ad for SMI.
Yeah, after all that, they did get the point for a second there, but it's still only 50% advantage for SMI. Just holding their own mid here. We'll see. Looks like a dry push coming out from Terrible Tactics through Valley here. Trying to see what they can get. Pinks just lobbing some
my God.
stickies onto the point.
Hot Snake just insta explodes their own house. The force does come out actually, but they're getting really good picks for it. The med might be caught in Valley. Oh yeah, they're all just going to be caught here. This is probably going to be a last for SMI. This is for demo up, 40 health on last. He does get the med actually, that's incredible, but it's going to be a full wipe. So we'll see.
Incredible.
They have 3 spawners, should hopefully be just in time to block. But no, first round going to SMI, really convincing so far, I reckon.
Yeah, Illy just standing on the point there, does get the point just before the spawners can get to it. But capture the objective, that's all that matters, and the first round is going the way of SMI. All the momentum for them in this match so far, not really seen much out of Terrible Tactics. The second mid here on Metalworks, we'll see if we can get anything that can match the last mid.
Yeah, it's incredible. So, the bombs are coming out. Both souls in the air. Beats does die, not getting much in return, and they lose their demo. It's going to be a better mid for SMI so far. And they're going to be pressured out to the Valley, and probably it's going to be, yeah, mid-win for SMI. Probably going to be a sack into second now.
Yeah, another convincing mid for SMI. I think that's the 5th one this match so far. I'm not sure if there's been a single mid for the way of Terrible Tactics. Just running out through Valley here, trying to reset on second. Pinkster just rolling out is going to be there in time. We'll see if they opt to go for another double sack through Valley, given how much success it had last time.
Yeah, it's pretty much your only way on this map, unless you want to speed shot a soldier through main, so... Looks like they're buffing up, seeing it up now. Med's hiding in shadow, probably he's going to bait into lobby. Conflux is in house, so he's going to try and sack through there. So it's just going to be a Yon single and not getting a force. Illy dies as well. Going to lose 3, maybe 4, because Yons is caught behind. So it's going to be Shady and Golden trying to leave from side of SMI. Just going to have to give up mid.
Yeah, Golden just reading the situation very quickly and running away with the full overcharge there and the demo man. Perhaps part of the reason why they only had 2 deaths on Clearcut in the last round, but they are going to give up mid now for the way of Terrible Tactics. You see, they're trying to get what they can through Valley, see if they can deny for their spawners, but
For a
unfortunately,
trade.
the cap is going to go to the way of Terrible Tactics, so they're no longer going to have that spawner advantage. Looking better perhaps for Terrible Tactics, but they are down 1.
Mid.
Conflux wreaking havoc through Valley. You see Beats is going to get picked from Tennis, and it's looking like it's better for Terrible Tactics here.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics getting 3 picks, very vital. Taking mid here, only losing Beats in return. Even Ubers, they're probably just going to have to hold second here. Very unfortunate for SMI, but fortunate for Terrible Tactics.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics already onto the enemy team's second here, and it looks like they're going to get it for free. Even though it's even Ubers, just the player disadvantage for SMI rather. Not going to be able to hold second here, and it's going to be a last hold. Still even Ubers. NG coming out from Illy.
Yeah, lots of off classes already.
So we see
early track comes out. Unfruitful. Golden going down pretty low there. We'll see if anything else can happen off the player ad, but...
Yeah, both of the soldiers for SMI immediately trying to see what they can get on both of the flanks, but Conflux is going to get denied, and I think so was
he
Jons.
gets caught. Unfortunate. He's playing it very safe.
Do you see Hot Snack now spawning up on Sniper, though, as well? So we'll see what they can get sniping into Metalworks last. That's one of the maps that you...
was off-class checking, so... Yeah, we'll see how they play into that. They are holding forward in the correct spot against Sniper, so... Should be very good, easy hold for SMI going into the Sniper.
Is this one of the last that you enjoy sniping into, or one of the better ones, or one of the worst ones?
I have never sniped on this map, but I have heard that it kind of sucks, especially if they know and they have the med in that spot, because there's pretty much no way you can peek. So kind of the best hope now is send just your single soldier in and hope he can get a miracle. You can also maybe trade into it once the time starts getting lower. They do lose their sniper, he tries for a hero peek, but not really much they can do. We'll see if they try and counter or anything. Yeah, pretty easy last hold so far.
Yeah, Hot Snack going for the hero-wide fully charged peak, but just the conglomerate of players not able to catch the mid. Just does 150, I think, to a soldier there. Trades his life for it, and is going to come back up on soldier. See and Tennis again, off-class checking.
Yeah, lovely off-class check.
It's a play from Tennis.
Tryhards.
See, let's see how they try and break it this time.
Hard.
Yeah, both soldiers in the right there. Doing a lot of damage, but taking a lot of damage.
Armor, just too good. Soldiers in high. Oh my god, he just got destroyed. Appa free, pressuring from left. He's going to be caught by Conflux, actually. Two good picks. We'll see if they'll try anything. At this point, I would recommend just round resetting. It's a really hard last to push off of on evens, even if you do get the force.
Yeah, no one from SMI really going forward with that two-player advantage. Looks like they're still just trying to play the round reset. 1 minute and 15 seconds left. After that, the rounds will be reset and we'll go back to another mid. We'll see how Terrible Tactics try and break this formidable strong last hold. They are going to use through right here, trying to get the counter pop that will eventually come. But
they don't even get the gun. Oh, they get it late, but still. It's pretty bad for them. Not really much you can do on the last. Revenge crits come out. Oh my god, he kills the med with a wrench. Beautiful stuff from Illy. He gets another one. What a hero. That's my champion right there. I love Illy.
Only 2 up for Terrible Tactics. Not really getting anything and getting a lot worse with their Uber trade. But it looks like still SMI is still just playing the round reset. Only 2 players on the enemy team, but they still are opting to keep the sentry, rebuild it, and just keep holding.
Yeah, 20 seconds. Going to be a pretty rough last hold without Uber. They can't even trade in. Golden is building it really hard as well. It'll be 30 ad for him. Pressuring left now. Conflux being caught out early. It might actually be a possible last drop gun as well. They lose demo in both soldiers and should this be a round reset. John Chungus is on pyro.
And it will just be a round reset. SMI very confident in their mids, and judging by how the match is going, there's no reason to doubt that.
Yeah. Rolling out now, see if we see anything different.
It's currently 1-0 in the map for favor of SMI. This is the second map in the best of 5 high grand finals, ozfortress season 43.
Rocky has crits Krieg. We'll see if anything happens with that.
Yeah, another crit's coming out for Terrible Tactics. We'll see how the mid goes.
Very early pick onto Appa, very rough. The bomb comes out, unfruitful for this They lose Rocky as well. And another really good mid for SMI. Just Miles left alive, killing Conflux, and should just die after that. Wait,
Yeah, Miles trying to run away with his life, but it's just going to get pistol spammed down and underpass there. Is there anything? Is it just the same old DM outclass that's winning them these mids? What's going wrong for Terrible Tactics?
That mid in particular was very rough. Shady is really aggressive through top left and getting good spam onto their lower door. And yeah, Appa was just caught very early on that mid, unable to deny any soldiers. And yeah, he just lost their mid and crumbled from there. Bombs were unlucky for Terrible Tactics as well.
Yeah, I think that is the, what is it, the 6th or the 7th straight mid for SMI. Coming into last here with a 30% advantage.
They're already 80, so it might honestly even out. They rip it through, kill the gun, playing cap early, focusing the heavy, and 90% for their med. We'll see if they can get here, losing players, and another round to SMI.
Yeah, so unfortunate for Spaceship there, ending the round on 99% with Uber as well, so could have got the Uber, definitely could have got the crits maybe with the heavy, but it's unfortunate for Terrible Tactics, not able to hold last there.
Back on minigun for Rocky. We'll see if they can do anything.
Let's see if Terrible Tactics can change the story a bit, or whether it's going to be another convincing win for SMI on these mids. Demo rolls out Choke, the other one rolls out Main. Both soldiers for SMI near high.
They're going under point, Submarine, Illy's on their med. And Rocky's living so far. Oh, he does get caught. Just Appa free left. They do end up getting golden here, so it is a better mid. We'll see if Appa can get a miracle. Nah.
No miracle with the short stop, unfortunately.
Much better mid for them, actually. Like, they do end up at least trading out meds. They can probably hold second now. So that's good at least. See if Terrible Tactics can bring it back.
Yeah, I think that's the first mid for Terrible Tactics where they managed to get a mid pick off the mid. The rest of them is just either their mid dies or it evens out. So they will be able to hold second here. 50% advantage for Terrible Tactics. Not really going to get much with it, especially holding their own second. We'll see how SMI choose to break the stalemate. Looks like both of the soldiers already trying to hit over to Valley, or at least underpass. Maybe get an off-timing sack. I'm going to pick up one though.
That's a really good pick going into seconds. They're going to pressure really hard. Conflux is taking lots of damage in house, so he might be caught.
Yeah, Illy has crept under as well. Is on the mid, gets 99 damage meat shot. Is gonna accidentally kill the demo. Will he get the medic?
Oh,
does not end up getting the medic. A tragic from Illy.
Oh, the bomb comes out. Conflux getting the force. They're just going to try and live here. They don't have anyone to bomb. Beat's just spawning, so should hopefully be Golden just living and not much being done.
Yeah, hits on play from Golden, being able to leave there and save the full Uber charge. John Chungus is unfortunately going to get caught, but they will have the full Uber charge to contest the mid here. Just trying to use through house there to deny the cap.
Yeah.
Looks like Beats is going to get caught behind. They're going forward with the Uber, trying to get what they can get, but it looks like everyone from Terrible Tactics knew that was coming and ends up getting out.
Really catch much. It'll be even players going second and try and pressure a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like Conflux is going to get caught here by APA3, but APA3 will trade his life for it.
Oh my god. At least it's in. He ends up getting the demo. What a champion. The soldier stack comes out. He gets some med. Lovely from Yons. Great to see what an interplayer can do. He's bombing Shutter now.
Yeah, some heads up picks from SMI is going to pick up the mid, and they are going to get the second point for it. Another Ubercharge advantage going to last here. 3-second respawn for Spaceship, so they might not have the heals. We'll see if they want to go now or just wait and heal up and take it slower. As I think a few of their soldiers are still rolling out.
Yeah, they have lots of time to buff up and yeah, take lobby slowly. Low level guns, so probably going to be able to go in pretty fast here. And they're using through main. They don't slot guns, so it's a bit unfortunate. Some level 1 though, so can't do much. Focusing heavy, getting arrow tank, but really good cap time. Yons of the pain train. And it's a pretty tragic last hold. A pretty good last hold actually. Pretty tragic from SMI. And Golden just trying to live.
Not getting a single pick. The only kill being the level 1 sentry in the corner, really. Golden is going to live, but has no one to heal. A successful last hold for Terrible Tactics.
Yeah.
They are going to have a lot of overcharge advantage as well, pushing out from their second. They're going to dry push Valley, see what they can get. Yons is hiding in choke, might be able to wreak some havoc. But I think they do catch him. They do know that he's there. Is going to get spammed out. Might get caught. Does get caught by Miles, as the momentum is now shifting for Terrible Tactics. They are going to use in Valley and try and catch someone, but they're not going to catch anyone, looks like. Yeah, I'm not sure what forced them to use there, or whether they thought that their players were caught, but they really were not. Illy is on Sniper, just sniping through Valley here. And does pick up the scout.
House here.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics trying to wrap through the enemy team's house.
So low. Oh my god, Golden just fighting for his life here.
Carnage back and forth.
Sniper and a med. We'll see what they can do about it.
We'll see if Illy can hit some
do.
miracle shots. As we see, oh my goodness! Hits one, gets the Uber.
What a
go! The solo sniper Uber first.
Oh, get him, Illy.
Oh
yes,
my
Illy.
goodness,
One
Illy.
more.
Gets 2 with it. The sniper solo Uber for SMI is going to pick up 2. No one to be seen for Terrible Tactics on the mid here.
If you can get anything else, that would be incredible.
Yeah, Illy's just on a heater. Is going to get beats as well.
Beautiful.
Beautiful from Illy. He's looking for more through choke. Might not get anything.
As now, we'll see if they can do anything. The early pop does come out. Illy being a bit useless after that. Yons is behind. The med's living with 60 ad to SMI.
Yeah, Conflux actually able to drop the enemy team's demo before Spaceship can use their. So good play from him. As we see, I think Yons is also going for that backup there, but is going to get caught on the paint train.
Caught behind, but it looks like they're trying to take this fast, even though they have the Uber. They're playing point really fast and getting a good round. They needed that.
Yeah, incredible from Terrible Tactics, just going for the point there. As they are going to get their first round in this best of 5.
Yeah. We'll see if the momentum change can do anything for them, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll see if they can pick up their first mid. It's currently 2-1 on map 2 out of 5 for in the favor of SMI, rather.
Nothing special going into mid, standard rollouts from Roof team. They've been really liking the early bombs, so we'll see what happens. Early bomb coming out from SMI. Terrible Tactics is bunkering. Good midi from Yons. Confox living behind, I think. They're rebombing. Pick onto Soldier. Another
Terrible
really
Tactics just stuffed in their own valley there, and it's another convincing mid for SMI. Terrible Tactics are going to get their mid, or are they? Because they're getting wrapped from house here. Soldiers coming in for the aggression. Spaceship's very low.
Conflux is in.
Conflux might get it.
And they get the force. The Golden does die, actually, so it's not all horrible for Terrible Tactics. They're probably going to actually win this.
Yeah, it looks... It's probably the first time that it's a bit overzealous from SMI. Golden very rarely gets caught, but does get caught there. So good plays from Terrible Tactics, good Uber, good force, and they are going to get the mid for it. And they are also going to have advantage here. Aren't going to get the denies, so there's 6 players for SMI on their own second, but it's looking like a 30% advantage for Terrible Tactics. We'll see if they try and take it through house or whether they let it even out.
It looks like they're pressuring it to house now, buffing up before they take the Uber. Nothing special from both teams as yet, just spamming doorways. Appa free pressuring through Valley. Just trying to inch space. Soldiers in the corner, probably going to sack once they come through. They end up just ripping it through, but Demo's going to be caught under maybe. What is Shady doing? He's going behind. Very interesting.
Shady deep in Valley. And I think the enemy team knows it's going to bomb onto point here. And gets 2 scouts.
Go.
What a bomb from Shady. Getting both scouts.
So good for them here. They're going to have full ad, but they're probably going to be forced out here. Oh,
yeah, Terrible Tactics.
Just getting 2 picks.
Just trying to get a salvage play, but they're not going to get anything.
Oh, tennis.
as they are going to give up the second here. Pingster just spamming, doesn't have any traps up. Looks like it's going to be a free second for SMI, pushing out of their own last.
Probably will not be ad for mid, as it is evening out now. No special off classes, and we're heading into banny time now, so if SMI gets one more round, they win this map.
Yep, and Terrible Tactics will get two.
It's ad maybe. Gonna be much worse. It's actually gonna be pretty even. Post now house, they don't lose any players, but they know they have some damage ads, so they're pressuring up really hard.
Yeah, it looks like the double bomb is coming out from Valley as well. One fade, one commit. Looks like Beats is going to get caught, and Miles is going to get caught on the flank too.
Yep. Can be maybe losing free here if Happy gets caught, yep. And their beam might even be caught Valley, scout speed's going to be really rough. They lose demo, Med's just running out with a soldier, Illy's chasing, getting active, see if he can do anything.
And we'll see if Shady does get the mid and choke there.
Oh, lovely.
Another nuke from Shady. It's going to pick up two. And SMI is going to get the midpoint and still have a massive Ubercharge advantage. We'll see if they can take it all the way to last. Just the flank from Terrible Tactics sitting around house, trying to see what they can get. I think Beats is ratting above the pack.
Yeah. Some debug spot. They're pressuring mid still, both scouts.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Yeah, just poking to see what they can get. See if they can make space for their soldiers or a mistake from SMI. As SMI ideally don't want to use the Ubercharge here.
Back.
Yeah, Beats is going to fall. Perhaps a bit impatient.
For free here now. Hot Snack is going to go for something on the doorway. It's waddling up now, and he does get the force. They're going to still be able to convert this maybe. They're down one going into last. No off classes yet, so
yeah, we'll see.
Sure, last year.
See if SMI Shady's going to go in.
The Med's going to be caught here. Really good picks coming out from both teams. 3v3 on last, and it's just Tennis and Golden, I think, just living with the ad.
Yeah, sort of turning that into a sack wave almost. Shady, once again, perhaps the third nuke. They are going to pick up the mid. They will give up second, but they are just going to wait for their spawners heal up and take another Ubercharge advantage into second here. See if they can. They're trying to get in early before the presence from Terrible Tactics comes in, and they've made their way all the way up through bridge onto point. Looks like a free second.
No off classes yet from Terrible Tactics. It's gonna be really rough without a gun or a heavy. They have a sniper, just hoping for the miracle.
Yeah, the use comes in from the right, and Beats is trying to stuff them in the right, but will die for it. Looks like APV3 is jumping onto point.
Appa just bombed on demo. That was insane.
Incredible bomb from the heavy.
And second map to SMI.
Yeah, that is it. It is now 2-0 in favor on the map score for SMI. Only need one more map and this grand finals is over.
Yeah, wow. I wasn't expecting it to be this stacked to SMI. They were my favorite going into this, but yeah, looking very strong.
Yeah, perhaps the lower bracket sort of momentum being a bit more fresh. It's playing off. Try get Shakey in here, see if there's anything that you saw, Shakey. Any talking points, anything that you liked, disliked? Can you tell us what's going wrong maybe for Terrible Tactics?
The shortstop. No, I'm just kidding. No, it's just a steamroll. There's nothing you can do. I mean, Shady going nuclear. Like what? He's on 66 HP in the Valley area, and then he bombs in. All 6 players look at him, and he still gets 2 frags. Like, I will say though, I think it did tighten at the tail end of the third round. With SMI beefing that push and then them getting coasted by Terrible Tactics. I think there was an opportunity for things to flip, but no. Unfortunately, I think the DM just carried them all the way, and I think that's just the consistent theme of this whole series, just DM. Like SMI is just spending their hours in MG, and it's definitely paying dividends for them at the moment.
Yeah, anything that you saw, AP?
Have a look at the logs.
Yeah, just extremely good from SMI. Shady nuking, of course, Tennis beasting. I've noticed Pengster having a really rough game on the log, only sub 200 damage. Maybe Shady is just too oppressive for him on these mids. Not able to do a lot.
I would like to bring up an insider quote that I heard from, I think, someone on the third place team, which is, quote, "Sometimes Pengster doesn't do so well, but other times he has the Thanos POV. So, well, it was one map left. We'll see whether or not he does pull out the Infinity Gauntlet for us. But yeah, I think on Metalworks he had a rough time.
Yeah, it's looking like the biggest demo diff really in the logs. A lot more than Clearcut. More than 100 DPM difference between the Dimmermen on that map.
Yeah, Shady is very good. Can't underestimate him. So, they have such good momentum. I would be very surprised if Terrible Tactics could bring this back. But I was playing for Terrible Tactics yesterday, and they said something very interesting. They said, we always will get one round on Granary, and they refused to tell me what that meant. So, I'm very curious to see what they're going to do on this map. Alright, moving into the first mid here.
Yeah, it's currently 2-0 on the map score for SMI.
Ooh.
This Terrible Tactics do need to win this round.
I see a shotgun pocket. And oh no, this might be the mid. Oh
Is this-
dear.
I'm sorry, what?
The prophecy.
We love a Roma special, don't we?
This is terrifying.
Incredible play from Beats, I suppose. There's no way he forgot he was on shotgun. He's just saying in chat, I forgot I had it on. As a clean mid face in mind.
Yeah. I would like to point out the 4-man in drop down. I think this is a very interesting play, personally. I'm very curious to see what happens here. I want to see how they convert this into a round.
Maybe this is the one round.
Oh my god, Beats is farming, the use comes out. They get
They use
Illy.
onto second onto
Perfect.
Beats, who's spawned up on heavy.
Why is Yonce? He might be caught as well, yep. And it's such a good Uber.
And Appa 3 is going to get the force through DC as well.
This is awesome.
There's 149 onto the medic, and this is the strat. No one predicted it. I don't think anyone could have predicted this. Beats just playing in Z on the heavy class. And we see Illy is going to spawn up on Spy. On Kunai as well.
He's going to start chaining. I'm ready for it. I'm on the scam. Alright, let's go, Illy. Let's see if we get the vital stab onto the heavy.
Yeah. It's the new meta evolving right here. You're all welcome. Even Ubers, maybe 20% advantage for Terrible Tactics, but who knows what's going to happen at this point. See, Illy's
a beautiful game.
making his way through Z. I don't think they know that he's on Spy. I don't think he's caught any splash rockets. I'm looking forward to a sick chain stab with the Kunai though.
Oh yeah, couple surfs in there. Alright. Looks like he's going for the decloak now.
Clean decloak. I don't think anyone sees it.
Forward. He gets the stab. Wait, can you trick stab? Aw. I'd like to point out in the last game Illy had, he did trick stab Brady really cleanly, so it would be nice to see that happen again.
Yeah, Illy is going to get pinged with the kunai. The counter pop is going to come in from SMI. They're not going to let them cap this mid. Shady trying to bomb through DC. Not a nuke this time, but they do have all the momentum and the all-important heavy pick. As they're getting through yard here. Might be able to get second with this dry push. Still 2 down for Terrible Tactics. See, Jan's just destroying Hot Snack.
It's a lobby here. They should just be able to take second. Even players. They lose Appa now and Beats. The double pipe onto Shady. Trading out for Pinster. Very good so far from SMI, but...
Yeah, we'll see. 3 seconds left on the spawners. Who knows which classes they're going to come up as. Oh wow, it's just the default. Alright.
Oh, that's so sad.
Evening out here on Granary second. Still cookie color. We're going to get an NG up for Terrible Tactics. We'll see what happens. Maybe something expected, but honestly, who knows at this point. Both teams just sort of spamming each other out. Maybe SMI perhaps looking for all the off classes, trying to count all 6 players on the enemy team. We'll see what they try to do to try and break this hold. They are sort of just spamming through this left shutter here. trying to get the gun down before sacking. Clutch error coming out from Golden onto Shady. Gun is down, Yons is in the air, isn't going to get anything.
The 4-man sack is unfruitful.
Yeah, unfortunate for SMI. They are just going to have to leave here. Only getting a sentry pick with those four players dying for it.
The 7 CP. Taking yard now. Very good. Pressuring into mid probably.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics trying to take all this momentum into
very
mid.
close to being active,
He's trying to make some mayhem happen.
Corner is living up to its name. Shady dying as well. And it's looking better for Terrible Tactics. It's balling up on point. Maybe gonna go for a trade. Golden might be caught in the garage. He's living.
The control point is being captured.
Oh, and both scouts go. Scout goes down for, and they do get the force. So looks like Golden is wrapping through DC here. They're going all the way to garage, ignoring Pinkster behinds, just spamming pipes to the medic, trying to see what he can get. Is not going to get anything onto the medic. Golden, just beautiful jukes there. And is going to keep the Uber as well as they just bustle their way through left here. Full Uber charge, and they got 3 picks for it. They're going to try to get into last before the sentry comes up. Hopefully not get a repeat of that 4-man sack. Beats is up top on top of the shutter, but he's not going to get a force because they've already used. Trying to cross point here, spamming out this right shutter, and it's looking like a pretty clean round for SMI, all things considered.
Yeah, some incredible pride plug so far.
It's a probation-worthy pride plug.
Yeah, Ali would not be happy watching this. Alright, we'll see if this mid is any different, see if they get the fabled 1 round. Looking forward to it.
See if Beats dies on this rollout. Is up on gunboats.
Incredible.
Really elite gaming in the 2nd highest division of ozfortress here.
Shady doing the pocket rollout on demo. Very soft.
Both teams rolling out DC. Might be a bit of a rotational mid. Both bombs coming out for each side.
Ooh, in the bomb. Rocky down. Good stuff from Willie. Both meds do die. It's looking better for Terrible Tactics. This could be their round. Tennis is still up. Can he get anything? Oh, good coordination actually. This might be winnable. Yeah, better players from SMI. Just Pinkster left.
The scout taunting on point is going to die. And Pinkster picks up both. That was looking so good for SMI, but...
And said in chat. Very interesting stuff.
Once again, elite level gameplay here. You're witnessing it here first. And somehow that turns into a round. Pinkster the only one living at the end of all of that. And is just going to get Conflux just walking through garage. Okay.
Incredible stuff.
Both teams rolling out. I think SMI like just peek through DC, trying to see what they can get, but they are just going to run away. Down 1.
Out the Terrible Tactics. See if they can pressure into second of this. Take yard maybe. Bombs are coming out. They're pressuring forward. Only 1 on flank. Taking garage. Not really much they can do. Never mind, they're taking right now. Hold on to yard. Going in through shutter into lobby. They have the Kritzkrieg. The Kritz comes out.
Yeah, Pinkster is going to pick up tennis, and Golden is just going to use perfectly in time.
Unfortunately.
As, looks like the combo for Terrible Tactics is actually caught here on last.
You get the cap, they can maybe convert this.
Yeah, somehow end up...
They have lots of players on Terrible Tactics. So Heavy comes out. Pressuring point now. Really good cap time. Oh! And the fabled round. Beautiful.
The fabled round for Terrible Tactics. They pick up their 1.
It's like Pinkster is getting back into it this match. Currently top scoring for Terrible Tactics.
Yeah, great crits from Pinkster, all things considered. Gets 1 pick, and somehow they just survive by going behind into the enemy team's last.
Yeah.
And just crunching when they come back.
If they can new on mid.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what can happen. We'll see if there's another taunt on point. Both teams rolling out DC. Looks like Terrible Tactics having a bit more of the onus, trying to go into them. See the bombs come out.
Rocky is caught, and it's a really good crunch from both teams actually. But Golden is living with ad for mid. You're gonna see what they can get on the Chaos. Even players, they have heal ad, and their combo still up. Both players going behind for garage. Pinkster's too low to help them so far.
Alert.
Golden
Yep.
living on 80, just gonna get traps on mid probably, and that's all they can really do. Taking it for free.
Beast trying to get a salvage play onto Golden, but just not being able to get enough, not get enough to get to this second rocket off there.
Yeah,
Pinkster's just putting up some traps to delay, but it's looking like it's going to be a mid for SMI.
Yeah, and they have Ad going into second, so we'll see if they can try and convert this into another round. Definitely going to be at least able to take second. Traps up close, left is looking a bit clear. And the Use does come out, see if they can catch anything. They're all the way out, so it's pretty rough. Maybe call him Lobby, but they can't really go much farther without the 70 dis for SMI.
Yeah, Shady going way up into the air there, but no nuke this time. It's unfortunate. It is going to be a 70 advantage for Terrible Tactics. We'll see if they can push out of their second here. Some activity happening in Lunchbox, and they are just going to use through Shutter here. They do catch Conflux. The rest of SMI is just trying to run away with their lives. But a trap, I think that was from Shady, picks up too.
Yeah, really beautiful into Appa and Peng.
Yeah, completely changing the tides for this push. Terrible Tactics can no longer push into mid now. They do pick up Yons on the flank, again just playing by this right shutter, but here comes the flood from SMI. They are just getting through right here, trying to go into second. They will pick up beats in on the ammo pack there, and they are just trying to get into second here. Demo Det looks like it's going to be free for them.
They're pressuring Soul Wave for last, using through left. Soul's on high. Conflux almost gets midded. Even players so far. The Uber doesn't really get much. The Heavy's just kind of beasting on point now. It's only 3 up from SMI. And yeah, it's pretty solid. Last sold from Terrible Tactics. They're not out of it yet. 1-1, 13 minutes until banny time. We'll see if anything can happen.
Yeah, good picks from SMI into last, but unfortunately at the end of all of that, they had a 300 HP Heavy to deal with.
Yeah.
So Terrible Tactics now with the momentum, still 50% advantage. We'll see how they want to push it. They're just going to use through Shutter and try and catch Shady, who is going to get caught. They're trying to get onto Golden as well, but Golden, too smart for that, is going to get out of DC.
Yeah.
The control point is being captured.
And looks like Terrible Tactics can see that they aren't going to get the mid there, and they are just backing up to their second, giving up Yard actually already. I think SMI just waiting for their spawners. They will have pretty big ad here, 60%. Trying to get healed up.
On second as well, so it should just be a very quick conversion. Maybe a last. Hot Snake holding close, having to come out pretty fast.
Yeah, Shady's looking to go through Shutter here. We'll see if the players from Terrible Tactics are going to be caught or not. They are just going to use around the corner, see what they can get through the Shutter. Shady's trying to get as much damage.
95.
Pinkster is going to get caught, unfortunately, before Spaceship can use.
Crunch.
And we see the counterbot from Terrible Tactics reclaiming their own second. Golden, very weak, but it's going to get out.
Omar. Ah, he got one. Unfortunate. Nice try into last. Only 3 up from Terrible Tactics. SMI is going to be taking this into last. Getting the picks, playing the point early, and should... Oh, it's a really close fight, actually. The cap time's incredible. He'll have to back out.
They finally concede
Golden.
the last point.
Golden gets caught. Med on medic
Rocky
action.
gets the arrow onto Golden.
Wow.
Yeah, hits up play from both teams there. I think Yon's on the pain train again.
Oh, Illy
trying to get the cap time.
You'll love to see it.
Back on Spy, no kunai this time.
Oh, he's not chaining no more. I'm on a scam. He is known for this class. He's terrorized me with it before. The soldier somehow does not see him. And boom, med down, and he's out of there.
And a nice air shot from Hot Snack is eventually going to pick up Yons as well, but hits a play from Illy. I don't know how the soldier did not see him there. Just rocket jumping at the wrong time.
He's still up, see if he can get anything more. You would just love to see it. He's trying to stab this soldier. No way. Oh, surf stab! Oh, idiot that was screams. What a hero. Alright. 70 ad for SMI. Probably just going to take mid of it. Traps in garage. Incredible stuff.
Yeah, it's a play from Illy getting something on Spy again. SMI trying to push through Garage here, trying to get through clean, but the soldier on the high ground is very oppressive. Beats is getting in behind from Cat, might be able to catch the demo, is not going to catch the demo. Good pipe from Shady. We see they still have not used the Ubercharge, and they get the mid clean for it. And I think Rocky has died again.
Yeah. Great for SMI right now. Probably going to at least try and convert this into a round. It's going to be a solid last push, as they still don't have heals. They're not even opting to build a gun, just going for the med drop on Sniper. Hopefully they can get something.
Yeah, this Ubercharge advantage has come all the way from mid into last. Terrible tactics, trying to hold on here. They're still down 2-0 in the map series. Uber comes out, going all the way across point. Aren't going to pick up any frags, and here comes the the heavy coming out for Terrible Tactics. And it's an unsuccessful Uber for SMI. They're just backing up the second here.
Have a good hold for Terrible Tactics, but they are down 3. This could be a convert into last year. It's just been Heavy, who's really forward. Med goes down, just smiles against the world, and it's another round.
Yeah, Shady on 1 HP, one more than he needs, is just going to trap up the point and secure that for SMI, 2-1.
Very convincing so far from SMI, but I do think we can see some plays from Terrible Tactics to come.
Yeah, it's, this might be it. There's 9 minutes left. If SMI wins this map, they are your high grand finals winners for season 43.
Yeah.
As we come out onto the mids here, Bomb's already coming out for SMI.
Same mid as last time. Spaceship living this time, very low health. And Golden's also living. Even players, Illy dies, worst players for SMI. And they're most likely... Oh, they get the med, and beautiful picks. So they could actually revive this. Even players with heal ad. Appa free dropping really weak, pressuring into Garage. And trading out with Beats, Tennis does, and probably just going to have to re-enter with Ubad.
Yeah, great shots from Tennis there, picking up a 3k on that mid at the end of it. Is going to get a full Ubercharge advantage for his team. Excuse me, and although...
Drops to the short sub, that weapon should be banned. Hawk, get on it right now.
The drop coming out for SMI, not a successful mid. I was about to say they're going to take this mid with ease, but not going to get it. Just Carnage going back and forth now. Finally the mid coming out for Terrible Tactics onto mid, and they're going to reclaim it and see if they can push into second and maybe even last here. We've already got the NG coming out from Tennis.
Yeah, looking to just lock this down, not take any risks, secure the first place medal.
Alert. The control point is being captured.
Yeah, 7.5 minutes left. We are on the Banny config, so they will not be able to stall out forever. But they've got the level 3 up, got the dispenser up. Looks like the full park the bus strategy from SMI. We'll see how Terrible Tactics want to play it. They are taking the 20% Ubercharge, already get the gun quick. They're trying to get as many picks as they can, trying to walk across point.
Playing point fast, and the cap time comes out, but the Uber comes out from SMI, and it's pretty grim.
Yeah, soldiers on the pipe are going to get caught with the Uber, and unfortunately that was their only win condition. Terrible Tactics backing out of second here.
We have lost the control point.
So a good hold from SMI. Will still be even Ubers though. Beats is going to get caught in Garage, I believe. And they are just coming through mid here already through Garage. Maybe taking Terrible Tactics by surprise a bit. Pinkster's going to get caught. Appa
really
3
good.
it's also going to be caught. Yeah, just taking the transition really fast. Perhaps catching Terrible Tactics off by surprise.
We have lost the control point.
They are able to deny 2 and get through Cat clean. They're already in Yard as well. I think they're trying to go through Lunchbox. Perhaps see what they can get. They will meet a soldier who's just spamming, but they're going to rotate over now into Shutter. Even players, even Ubers.
Yeah.
See what they can get.
Illy's pressuring in, getting really good damage into Appa. Soldier Lunchbox, just going to have to leave, free buff, get healthy, see if they can pressure anything after that.
Yeah, I think things just stabilizing here. It's pretty back and forth game. Seems very coast to coast so far.
Yeah, much better than the last couple maps. Illy does die. Can't get any trade for it or anything. Sol's just going to try. And yeah, round free for SMI.
Yeah, just trading plays back and forth in Lunchbox there, but they do go down 3. And Terrible Tactics are trying to come through DC and take mid off of that. We'll see if the Uber comes out from SMI, perhaps trying to save the point. As they get their spawners back, they do have the better spawners with those forward spawns, and they do trade onto point. Better trade for Terrible Tactics. Just trying to see, they do get 2 picks, including the demo. So 3 down for Terrible Tactics. It's looking great for SMI, and yeah, just carnage in DC as well. Beats trying to get a salvage play, unfortunately doesn't get it. And it's 6 up.
Solo heavy on last. We love to see it.
We'll see if Appa can do it again. It's a heavy versus 4, heavy versus the world. Heavy does not get it.
He's not got that. Another round to SMI.
Yeah, 3-1 for SMI. Looking very convincing, really, for the whole match, really. Almost feels like it's never been in doubt. They're up 3-1 here. 4.5 minutes left on regulation time. And once again, if they take this map, that's it. They are the champions of High Season 43. As we go forward to another mid here. That's Shady once again doing the pocket rollout. Very nice.
Yeah, lovely. The curve rollout. Bombs come out, Rocky dies instantly, Golden living. It's another really good mid for SMI. Hot Snack trying to go for something really good direct onto... Oh my, beautiful directs actually from Hot Snack. But John Chungus does get the taunt. Lovely.
Yeah. Nice rockets from Cat from Hot Snack. It's going to get the mid, so some salvage, but the Scout 1v1 pretty convincingly going to tennis.
Yeah, Apple was pretty weak going into it. Very unfortunate.
So, there is an interesting off class.
Ooh.
No, he's going to switch back to demo. Okay. It's not
a grand all over again. And grands. The third grands to have it happen.
Have a demo off class, yeah. Things sort of stabilizing. I think Tennis the only player alive at the end of that mid. So it's 6v6 now, even Ubers. Slight advantage for Terrible Tactics, but not enough to take.
And
Flank may be feeding for SMI. Terrible Tactics want to push off of that 2-player advantage. The combo, well, the demo's going to come through DC, but the rest of them are going to come through Garage. They're just trying to bully their way through mid here. We'll see if Golden is trying to go through a trade. Oak cross point here. Spaceship is just going to get the Uber in time and will pop. Once again, better for Terrible Tactics, but we'll see if they get mulched again in the post. Not this time though, because Golden is going to go down in Garage, and it's looking a lot better for Terrible Tactics. Illy's trying to get the mid. Was trying to get some picks, but isn't able to get anything. 2 HP stuck behind. And a good consolidation for Terrible Tactics.
Yeah, really good from Terrible Tactics there. I have Ad going into the second. See if I can get another round. Conflux hiding in forwards, I think that is. Wait, no. But yes, Conflux is hiding in forwards. We'll see if he can do anything.
The trap from Shady, I don't know where.
Conflux is in.
On the crates, I think was the trap there. It's going to pick up 2. And that's just completely cancelled the push. Would you see the crits coming out for SMI? Still a long while until they get that. The blue team is going to get Uber before that. But that trap kill just completely changing everything.
Yeah. Complete momentum switch. Terrible Tactics still does have Ad going into mid here. We'll see if they can get anything done. Coming in through definitely spam coming out.
They do know it's Ad.
And interesting from Yons. Getting a good pick onto Demo and Soldier here. Very good picks. Just trading out for Yons and Conflux.
Yeah, Conflux coming in to clean up after Yons' damage. It's a good play from him.
Oh,
you see the crits coming out from Cat. The counter pop. Good reactions from Rocky is going to get the counter pop. Yons is caught on mid. Not going to get anything for it. Both scouts and a medic. It's just going to clean them up. Unfortunately, the crit's not working for SMI, and they're still stuck on it, I think, as well.
Yeah, very
So
unfortunate.
they will have perhaps a bit of time this time. They will have the crits add. Of course, crits does build 25% faster. So we'll see if they can get it the second time round, but I think Terrible Tactics will know, and we won't be catching them by surprise this time.
We're going to normal medigun. Conflux hiding in Shudder. I've never seen that spot before. It's a very creative player. And he kills Appa, not taking any damage. Very good. He's going to maybe get another pick.
Conflict going up drop down.
Incredible gameplay.
He's going to get behind.
Oh,
but they do know.
Oh, lovely rockets onto Miles. Beautiful.
Still catches one. Great plays from Conflux.
Yeah,
but
even out.
Yeah, Golden switching to Medigun is going to let it even out here. So not too bad for SMIs. They're holding their own last. See how Terrible Tactics want to break the stalemate.
Yeah, John Chungus coming up on the sniper. See if he can get anything done.
So we have finished our banny time. So first to 4 is going to win this map. If SMI can get one more map, that's the match over. Terrible Tactics will need to win 3 more rounds here on Granary if they want to hope of winning this grand finals. So a bit of a long task for them.
Yeah, can't imagine the mental would be very good for them right now. Still, I've seen it done. I'd like to point out last grand finals for High, where they almost brought back 2 maps after losing the first 2. And they almost actually won it after a 40-minute golden cap, so it could still be done. Never count out Terrible Tactics, very good team. Yeah.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics. The highest seed in this grand finals did beat the first seeded team in their upper page playoffs, so definitely have the potential to come back.
We have Beats on Sniper, see if he can get anything done. And he's peeking left.
Yeah, Scout opening the door onto nothing, really, for Beats.
Just inching forward space, the shot comes out, gets nothing. They know he's on Sniper now. Tennis counter sniping him, the ego is massive. Yeah. He loses Scout here on side Terrible Tactics. Pretty grim. But it shouldn't be too devastating.
Jons is able to pick up Miles up top during that sniper v sniper. We'll see what Beats does. Just trying to rotate around the shutters. I think just waiting for Miles to be back before they try another peek. Only 1 minute left on the round timer though, so they're going to have to make something happen soon. 180 on the demo. Unfortunately, Tennis isn't going to get it. Just enough overheal for Shady there. Conflux is going to get caught.
Unfortunate.
They are able to bait a pick to the shutter there.
Out. They haven't used yet for SMI. They use now. The gun is living. Just dies. Much better for SMI here. It's looking to reset on last now that it's banny time. They're not going to push out even, so...
Yeah, great milk from Golden. Just able to get almost a full second before using and still saving all their players, so... Terrible Tactics, not the greatest Uber. They're able to get the gun, but they lose 2 for it. And I think we're just going to have another stalemate here as SMI try to play for round reset.
Yeah. 20 seconds. I doubt they can even go for much here. It's really rough pushing in without Ubers. Side ad for SMI as well. They're pushing in, taking lots of space right. No gun. Gun goes down. Yon's going down as well. It actually might be possible for them. Edging cap. The use comes out from SMI, and that's just a collapse. Really good cap time, really nice try.
Yeah,
well, actually, wait.
There's no way. Pinkster versus the world.
Oh,
Pinkster.
Oh,
the Boston Basher eventually. Oh my goodness. A push of dreams almost for Terrible Tactics there, but Illy is going to clutch up at the end. I think Rocky died on 95% during that. So very unfortunate for Terrible Tactics. If they were able to get the Uber off there, I think it definitely would have been around. So unfortunate for them, but a good push. Things perhaps looking better for Terrible Tactics. And they're going to need it if they want to stay in this grand finals. So anything you're looking for on this mid?
I'd like to point out Shady has finally learned to roll out, not doing the pocket. Much better from him. He's finally gotten the hang of things. So bombs are coming out. You can get landing on demo. Pretty isolated. Good pick early.
Yeah, Yon's just getting absolutely denied by both the scouts on the high ground there. They're just trying to get all the kills that they can get.
Better picks Terrible Tactics, actually.
Yeah, Terrible Tactics just pushing them out. Somehow 20% advantage for SMI, but it's probably just a fake ad or a build ad. So they're going to run away here with the player disad. So Terrible Tactics trying to push the button, push the onus. Perhaps Shady's might get caught there. I think there was a clutch arrow from Golden saves the Demo Man's life. And I think things are now going to stabilize here in Yard.
Yeah. No off classes. So just standard sacks, most likely. See if I can slip any players maybe into lobby. Pretty standard stuff so far. Very interesting.
Certainly better mids compared to the rest of the maps for Terrible Tactics, though.
Beats falls. Yeah, definitely improving the mids as they go.
Yeah, if Terrible Tactics want to win this, they're going to have to get 3 more rounds, so...
Yeah, 3 more maps. Very daunting.
Add 3 more maps.
Yeah.
So perhaps the stalemate's sort of playing into the hands of SMI. They've done a lot of the work already. All they need to do is get 1 more round here.
Grind down the mental.
Yeah. So we'll see how Terrible Tactics want to play it. They're sort of just poking in garage at the moment. Both soldiers in there trying to see what they can get. They are going to find Yons though. Pegster is going to find Yons. Illy is flanking right now. It's trying to get something but will fall 2 miles. So they have their 2 picks. They are now trying to dry push through Lunchbox.
Very good. Probably going to take second tier as well, hopefully. Yep, catching out demo. This might be a loss.
Yeah, looking really good for Terrible Tactics.
Coming up heavy fast. Lots of space for them left. Playing cap fast. Soldiers bombing in. Years comes out. Trade on point. Bombs are coming out. Stay out for 1 on point. They have no scouts here post, so it's pretty rough. We're just going to have to even out. And they're actually trying second tier. Hot Snack just trying to bait for a back cap. Oh, they lose players in lobby. Hot Snack is going last.
Changes his mind, turns around for the scout.
Point. Yeah, great pick. Down 3, they can maybe try last here. Yeah, they are. They're going through Shutter now.
Yeah, they're trying to dry push this.
On high. Good damage. Oh, lovely shot from Conflux. Add 5 Warrior, but it...
Unfortunately not able to get the round, but... Yeah, as you say, great shot from Conflux, but... Great hits up play from Terrible Tactics to dry push that, knowing that they had to play red and there'd be no Ubers in play. Able to come in clean and just kept the point. It's 1 out of 3 for their Herculean task to try and win this map.
Momentum is in their favor now. Let's see if anything insane happens. You would love to see it.
The bombs come out.
8 Neons, commit from Conflux, getting a scout, getting really good picks early for SMI. And yeah, just beautiful mid for SMI here actually. Unless Apple gets this. Yeah, I've seen it done. You good for these? Oh, hit them at 100 actually, that was pretty good.
Tennis able to clean up Apathy there, and another textbook mid for SMI. This might be it. If they win this round, it's over. They look like they're going to get second for free. The defensive off class is coming out for Terrible Tactics. They're just going to try and hold this mid with the full Uber disad. We'll see where SMI want to take it. They still have time though to heal up before the push.
Yeah.
I think Shady just rolling out is going to get buffed up now. They're going to take it through this left shot and use through. Shady's going to bomb. Oh my god, absolutely
Yeah, I reckon that was decisive.
Oh no, there's not much to say. Just, oh my god. We talked about it a bit before the match started, but yeah, I think SMI are really showing that they appreciated the practice that they got in the lower brackets, plural, because they had to win 2 different brackets to get to this point. And I think the more interesting thing is just the improvement is just insane. Either that, or maybe they were just sandbagging up until now. But I really doubt that they'd be able to pull off that long of a sandbag. What I mean by that is, yeah, of course, telling me off. I retract that. So what I mean by that is Terrible Tactics. They had a really close match against the 3rd place team, and they barely won that. And SMI, they had 2 really close matches in those 2 lower brackets. So I think that intensity really got them ready for this entire series, and it really showed. And as we've got the logs up, that's just the story of the logs. Illy top fragging 30, Shady 336 top DPM, top damage. Just the DM, I don't know, they were just ready. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, really good performance from SMI. Very convincing maps all around. I was expecting it to be a bit closer, but yeah, SMI, very well played. Now the question is, can Terrible Tactics sandbag again? Can they keep playing Div 2? We'll find out next season.
Yeah, SMI, your Season 43 High Champions. Clean series, 3-0. And looks like it stays true that for High at least, the team that comes from the lower page ends up winning the grand finals.
Yeah. Many such cases, actually.
I still think though that SMI should be commended for how well they improved, because they did lose to Terrible Tactics in the main season, and it was a definitive loss. So a shout out to them for coming back in such dominant form in the finals and taking it 3-0.
All right. Don't think we're going to get any interviews here, but I believe we still have some action for you. If anyone's still here, you can go to CappingTV 1, where we're currently casting the Prem Grand Finals. So it looks like it is a bit of a closer match. So if you're looking forward to that, head over twitch.tv/CappingTV. But other than that, I think we will raid as well. Any shoutouts from anyone here? AP, you got any shoutouts?
Shout out Modern Humor, absolute champion of the game. Yeah, Modern Humor, that's all.
Nothing more to be said. Any shoutouts from you, Shakey?
Shout out to Legally Dead, played absolutely insane. Great job to SMI. And shout out to you two, corbt, APVC and Core, for making it happen tonight.
Thank you.
Yeah, shout out Hawk. He's sadly stepping down as admin. I am a big fan of the Hawk. He is my goat. So, yeah, thank you for adminning. Hopefully the next admin is good. If anything else has anything to say.
Yeah, I think that'll be it. Thank you everyone for watching, and see you next time.